welcome to Emo Hour starring me, ya boy. So, I ended up buying some tarot cards. I picked the Fountain Tarot because, I don't know, I thought it was fun and I figured I needed a hobby. So I decided to do this. And I had friends offer to teach me how to like properly do it, but I think it's more fun to be terrible at it. So that's what I'm doing. I only know how to do like one or two, technically two readings, but I don't know, I think it's fun. I like being bad at it and like being ridiculous with it. So I only know how to do like the 3-card reading and the 1-card reading. And I know there are multiple like schools of thought for tarot card reading. One, like you can actually tell the future and stuff. But then there's the other that's more for like self-reflection and using your own energies to predict based on the way you're doing things right now to like, I don't know, I should stop like doing two things at once. I'm getting distracted. But you, how do I put this? It's like you take your subconscious thoughts and energies and it helps you like determine where your life's leading right now based on the choices you've made in the last little bit. So I said, that sounds fun, and I don't know, I think I genuinely like go more along with that train of thought rather than it's fortune telling and ooky spooky. Because in some ways I guess it is, but it's more of like a perceived kind of thing. I don't know. I don't think I'm making sense. But I'm doing this anyways. And like people are kind of against like doing card readings on yourself. But I also seen like other people are all for it. And because I don't really have any other friends or friends that are like not busy, I'm doing a self card reading. Because I could do like a general one, but like I'm really bad at this. I have like a quick guide to tarot pulled up on my computer, or it was. I also have like 2 papers to write, but am I doing that? No, I'm doing tarot card readings because it's fun. So we'll begin. Like the first thing that I do have to note with like the Fountain Tarot cards, like I bought this set because I thought the art was pretty. Like I didn't check the reviews before I bought it. I bought it off Amazon and I'll link it below because why not? Because I'm a real YouTuber. But this set turns out has an extra card, which is why it's called the Fountain Tarot. They created an extra card, but I think it just depends on the sets you have, I think. Can you tell I have no idea what I'm doing? I love this. I love that for me. But either way, I still think it's fun. I'm going to do this. I already have like 3 cards I pulled right here for me. And we're going to do like a quick, I don't know, past, present, future reading. Because I don't want to do anything else right now. I've shuffled the cards, but I don't think I did it well. Which also is probably part of the problem, but you know what? It's fine. I don't actually know how to shuffle cards. I like do the whole like, there we go, like that thing, which is not good, especially for these cards. They don't shuffle well that way, at least. But I guess let's do it because I have to go to class in like an hour-ish. So I figured might as well do this now, especially since nobody else is home to watch me struggle. Yeah. So for the first card, which like I should probably like move this so you can see what I'm doing. But like right here, 3 cards. This is awful. I'm not a real YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do have the 3 cards laying here. Actually, why don't I just like turn this so that we can see, ignore my textbooks and homework and stuff that I haven't done. Great, thanks. But anyway, I have my 3 cards laid out. Gosh, I hate this shot. Okay. But like the middle's obviously present. Future's this one, and this one's past. So we're gonna do this. And I'm going to interpret the cards in whatever way I want based on like the meanings. But for the present, I have Page of Wands, which, flipping through the book, I could have been more prepared. I just chose not to be. But it's the Page of Wands, which means dramatic enthusiasm. And enthusiastic youth, fresh ideas, a new beginning, optimism, naive risk, self-consciousness, an encouraging message. Honestly, I think right now, because it's not like upside down for me, which would be the reversal, I kind of feel like this is more just saying it's right now there's like a lot of things going on in my life currently, and I'm trying to be optimistic about it, and apparently this is an encouraging message, which means that I'm likely on the right track. I feel like the way things are going isn't awful. I'm definitely getting there. Like, there are going to be a few life changes happening soon that will be just kind of, I don't know, weird. Ah, no. Okay, that sounds about right. But, I don't know. But no, major life changes should be happening shortly. It's not like a bad card. It's more of a positive card showing that I'm on the right path, which is actually a very serious meaning, and I like that. And it's a good thing to hear, especially when I'm really wondering what I'm doing with my life. Anyway, let's move on to the past card, which this one is, which I'm gonna have to like do this again and like try not to knock my phone off the thing because I'm broke and don't have a proper camera or a good setup. But my past is the Nine of Swords. I don't know if you can see that well. But anyway, I like this card, or this, not this card, this set because I thought like the art was cool. So that's why I have it. Because I'm very much a person of, if it looks cool, I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. Which is why I don't have like one of the more traditional sets. Anyway, okay. So this card is imagined or inflated concerns, worry and anxiety, muddled thoughts, being overwhelmed, crippling cycle, irrational suffering, and sleeping difficulties. Wait, I literally just got done talking about this. So I think that's accurate. I have really bad anxiety and that messes up a lot of things, which is part of why I'm so dramatic and obnoxious, is because I view everything as much worse than it actually is. And that's been like a big thing in the past, still is kind of the thing. It's all about my dark and mysterious past. Like, look how dramatic and extra that card is. Like, that's me. I relate. Curled up, holding his knees, like that's me in the fetal position after a bad test score or after I do something stupid and worry about it for 3 months. I don't know, that's too accurate. Look at these cards calling me out. It's basically saying, you're being irrational, knock it off. Like, you've been irrational. I think it's the theme of most of these card readings that I've like done for myself, is just, you're being irrational, illogical. What are you doing? It's calling me out, but that's fine. Anyway, let's talk about the future card, because your boy wants to know about the future. Oh, this is even more dramatic. I love the drama of these cards. Like, can we just take a moment to appreciate the drama? Eight of Swords, which also, just remember, I also didn't shuffle these well. So that's probably why there's so many in like the same kind of category together. Oh, I'm looking at this too because I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, the Eight of Swords is blind fear. Oh, snap. I'm concerned. She has closed her eyes and lost in mental bondage, concerns and regrets. Reminds you that life brings obstacles and adversity, but if you open your eyes, you recognize that your worst enemy is fear. Which, for me, I feel like the cards are more just like telling you what your subconscious is kind of thinking. Like based on like the way things are going. I don't know, I kind of buy into like the whole energies, like everything has an energy because you learn in science that food creates energy. Like for your body, that sort of thing. Everything has a certain like vibration. I don't know. That sounds ridiculous when you say it that way. But I do think that this is a good tool for like self-reflection and stuff. But anyway, for this card, it's basically saying why are you afraid of everything? Mentally trapped, self-doubt, immobility, a seemingly impossible task, oblivious to one's blindness. Which, I also feel like that's kind of accurate for myself, because I also, feeling powerless and stuck. Oftentimes, I do feel that way about a lot of things. And all of this ended up being more serious than I originally intended, because I figured I would just be bad at this. Because I've done like 2 readings before, and they were like pretty good, but they were still just like me. Which is also, I kind of understand when people say that if you do your own self-readings, you kind of just hear what you want to hear. Except when I do them, I get the opposite. I get to hear what I don't want to hear. I don't want to be called out by these cards. Like, they're basically telling me, like, that I genuinely feel like powerless, powerless and stuck, really bad anxiety, which is just stuff that I, like, genuinely have. Like, as a set, like, the entire thing is saying that, how I want to interpret it anyway, because I feel like that's probably the most accurate interpretation for me, is that my anxiety has been playing a big role in, like, keeping myself down, and been playing a big role in my past especially, and now I'm kind of starting to feel more optimistic and probably, like, I don't know, I feel a lot more confident and aware of the changes that come along with it. And there are a lot of things I'm excited for, and there are a lot of, like, big life changes that are going to be happening soon, and it's very exciting. However, I also have to, like, be careful that I don't let my fears get in the way, which I do have a habit of doing. And I don't know, that's part of the reason why it took me so long to film that last video and to upload that last video, is because I'm scared of failure. Because I just genuinely have a fear of failure and rejection. So, dang it. This was originally supposed to be, like, a lot later of a video and more like, haha, she's bad at tarot readings. Haha. The cards say you're a little, like, that's what I figured this would turn into. But these cards called me out, dude. They're like, stop being so scared of everything. Your anxiety's led to a lot of things you've done in the past. Like, why? Anyway, I think that's all for this video. I'm sorry it's very short. And I don't know how interesting it actually was, especially since I don't know what I'm doing. But I had fun making it, kind of. I'm going to go sit in a corner and think about things and question what I'm doing and work out some things.